Okay, FM 101.7.
Lawyer Godwin Edudi Tamakulu, aid Edima former President Mahama, where counsel for Mahama Yariga. Na issue be a abba a daily guide anymore. Government can't sack CEOs. Graphic Supreme Court and the abba says CEOs should be a wa or more bad memoir. See a 2 abanias sanwa. A buying for flower ban wouldn't you can say we you ya near tell oh, a ban for flower ya no won't be uncle such as a one gasano. If I sack myself, who was Wabanwa, na so crow. Na ye nini godi unkomam ya te se wono enne ye lawyer nia wogina mu di mani pa kro de court. Lawyer Godwin Edudi Tamakulu me mo ache.
Ba kwa me anopai me ni dawa se. Achia menia omoboa studio ene OKFM chiefo na.
Ye nyina jo so
the post plan out there ma me samo.
Before that we ba kura ni e dia wo nkomo. Bra awo ya o. Jai bra.
Ba kwa me.
Ebeyi.
Ayi.
Yo. Bra na the power dia sam ne be dan wo no. Na wo se ne help pa ne sei. Muri ko Supreme Court wa men kan se mo akodi bi mi.
Yo bra kwa me. Ye eko ba ye na ne se ade kwa de court 4th of January 2017. Inti ayadia atna court for Achekakra. Diana, one who say MVP. Once there is a change in government, the new president Ba now it said the coup d'etat and Aba Obayamuha. Inti the we are yes power, especially within the public service no. At the echo back, what they will need Africa ache. O share okay Sala versus Attorney General. So okay
Sala Mensa.
Okay, say Emra court no Emma decision. Onunyam for Professor Buzi Akra issue statement. This okay. Efa court no. Like basically saying yeah, they are only implementing the decision of the court. You know, your constitutional history, no, it's a bit checked. And you might be in either akoso as far as your constitutional history is concerned. Into 2012, in a year past Presidential into bracket Transitions Act 2012 Act 845. Now, OSHA at 845 now, will provision this section 14. Now, section 14 effectively can say once a new president comes, and what stated categories of officers are me and yet in Europe. But the others need once there is a change in government, automatically all those affected persons must go. Into the air and say, send my client say no, that provision to his mind, no, and you're constitutional. Time at parliament, yes, law, no, and come advert your mind to Article 190, 191, 192, 193, 1BR. On the who say some category of public officers, no, before we meet me, you no, we hear the FM or Potokata just cost. And then they say, before we meet me, you say any panel. The grounds, no, must be a fair ground. If you need panel, you're bonny. What take the person through the disciplinary processes, no way you need. But, say, a co-father say, who ye nipane simply because there is a political change in government. That clearly is not something that is contemplated by the Constitution. In Tiana, yeah, the cordon, the Supreme Court. In fact, at the point, na here no and crossmo. Me apply. I think somewhere March this year, to withdraw or discontinue the action. You can apply for leave, like a chopper, to withdraw the suit. It's me call Chief Justice Ebisami. So the internet person me withdraw. Matana me so the motivation as at January 4th, 2017 in TID we no call court no. It has been taken over by events. And let's say Supreme Court no crack the removal from office of such CEOs and then what have you and the boss no. It's not proper. The president has already appointed his people. It will create a constitutional crisis more or less. So I put all this before the court. Then the Chief Justice and the panel indicated after almost 15 minutes back and forth, almost time said, look, this is something that will happen again. Brakwame. Hello.
Yeah. Me na mama ready bi. Article 195 clause 1 no.
No, 190.
Na me can 195 no was say. The Constitution gives the President of the Republic the power to appoint public service officers, but with the advice of the governing board of the specific corporation.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
officers nankasa.
Okay.
So, for instance, we are Director General. So, Uber, for instance, I mean, use you just example. Uber Petroleum Commission. Uber Director of Finance. Uber Director of Admin. Director of HR. Director Legal. San Yoma no. Uber appoint Yoma. This is the Public Services Commission.
Sure.
Oman Penny that appointment. I don't know or say the Oman Penny in consultation with the Public Services Commission never appointed those directors.
Okay.
And it's slightly different.
From the CEO
who appointed the Chief Executive Officer. Brakwame.
Opani, and the Supreme Court ruling, no, Act 845, no. And now Omudigina so attempted the appointment of chief executives, no. They say you're repealing now.
Yeah, into this year, no, there is a particular paragraph of the schedule. Section 14 provision, no, and then a court no set evidence. And they say, by reason of this Supreme Court decision, no, it's no longer automatic. Say, ABR in 2020, there is a change in government. New President Awaba, also the CEO of Tema Oil Refinery, Onkofi, won't mean this Jumadi. The CEO of say Bost, Onkofi, automatically because there is a change in government. And yeah, dear Betty Abasubi. The CEO of say Ghana Gas Company Limited. And yeah, dear Obetimi another boss, and yeah, dear Obetimi. Even though government of Ghana is 100% shareholder of all these public companies established under the Companies Act. So just here. Yes, sir.
We would not have a situation. You been just and you will be no. You are two about tea and war back on and was starting up point. No, I do want to know. Situation, Misa.
That's so possible. In fact, Osha, and it's not say those persons, no, you can remove them based on the instrument establishing those particular agencies. So as I say, and yes, and yeah, there will be you or more. But if you intend to remove them, then you must comply strictly. Now remember, say all over the world, employment contracts, it's not what we call it, contract of servitude. So just you can actually go into a certain agreement with the person occupying the office. Say, look, we intend as shareholder to do A, B, C, D. Like the managing director said of maybe Despite group of companies. So just the shareholder may be Onyam for Dr. Kwame Despite and Ninia. Until the two of them come and meet or with the other director and say, so going forward, you the CEO, we do not want you again. And so we are serving you notice. We'll pay you this amount of money in lieu of that notice. These are all arrangements using. But in the past, immediately there is a change in government, it means automatic dissolution of the boards of those statutory corporations and statutory bodies. No, the court said no. But you see, Kwame, sometimes we all have our own constitutional history. And for me, I knew effectively with where we're going. I mean, sometimes the politics, no. And what, for me, no, when the Supreme Court has brought clarity to this matter, going forward,
Now, I no cross woman make further pronouncements on CEOs, BT say Ghana Commercial Bank, ADB, Ghana Goy, NIB.
Except the board. So as I say. So for instance, NIB CEO, because there is a change in government, and now go, even though God may be 100% shareholder or something, because we have a penny, automatically once we have power, you must go back and look at the Companies Act, the regulations of that company. How is the MD removed from office under the Companies Act as a director? You need to go back and look at all those things. Answer which may you sell the panel.
Obani Bank of Ghana account.
One we say Bank of Ghana already know or no any way send a friend instrument of establishment. The Bank of Ghana first our constitutional founding, as our statutory founding. So as I say, like the foundational instrument or instrument of establishment, or enabling legislation, providing even the board the number of years our board, board members, or say in order to do that removal, go back to the act. Now already Bank of Ghana tried here. Okaya, Embrana Prosano said by Omo reconstituted the board of Bank of Ghana. And one of the board members under President Kufuor was lawyer Sam Okudeto. And Neni Anjehu into Oko High Court. Emma High Court can say the process of the removal was not in accordance with law. In the specific case of Bank of Ghana, that matter has already been litigated. So as I said, into the judicial precedent on that.
Okay. Now, issue we na eswa say justice to say Justice Professor Ni Ashikote Doche Gbadegbe Benin Mafusa ni na megacha. Hey,
there's an interesting thing. I said Justice Ashikote on the decision that when we say or serve a constitutional law and there's a small abacus. So we said that Ashikote now on any forestry commission commission board and former President Kufuor. So
oh sir.
Yes, into Mekasi Prophet by 2009. On also suffered the same fate.
Mebo. Na just sabre no no dey Sir John Post.
What was it?
On na sabre no no dey Sir John Post here.
Sir John the former boss. Institutional memory in terms of how some of these things are done.
Obia send the question be about say Mimusa say Minerals Commission boss CEO Okahu and a Forestry Commission CEO.
Omunina established by their constitutional enabling instrument. Into Omun say no, this is come back to the act.
Okay.
Go back to the act. Now the Supreme Court cannot say, you see, Oman Penny ebit me a obit presidential staffer, aid to a minister, non-career diplomat. Obi Osano, you did not call to embassy like an attaché, political attaché. So he's there at the pleasure of the president, Oman Penny. onipa saa no ubetimi immediately there is a change in government who hears will be franchise go home. Maybe all your minister, deputy minister, all those people no, automatically no, you must go. In the decision, no, almost can say, look, if the act itself did not say that automatically those category of persons must go, it will not be proper for the court to fill in that gap. So that's it. So basically that's what happened. Unless of course, you may want to amend the presidential into bracket as before.
I see. Lawyer. Hello, lawyer. Ye munya na de ni ye mamena aka nkobo baako. Ye hwe ne abusa no mahama yarega soso de no. Ye mredo. Kane ba temran kane no so ne wa akura ase no. Se we keke ba akomo ohene. Ohene ka se seya. Chiame no muntu no moma ne ntena so. Ba we di Supreme Court ru. Ana odi kuro we ma muntu no. Won tena so. Betwa asase mede ama no. Wonfa. Ya ba modern se ensa besa kan biom na ya sa to ankomo so ne ensa kan ne de mom ya mra studio 2 na ona abo akoso agwagwaje ewa ha sanso na mami biama kwafo Sister Linda ono so ewa ha enna eye wohine na kwame ammo ansan scholar enso ewa ha wasaba where humanity kwa misamo akwa ba biu
yo mi da sorry
na ye kan say honorable Mahama Yarega de no say akosi say
Bra Kwame, you so said the last time you call my lady Emma order the idea special prosecutor in the office among serving with certain documents they may want to rely on in the trial. Into your chancy and some those documents. Then or see I'm back I think on the 8th of July. Na yembe the FN case management conference. And she said you do what you do what then you bet me I take those matters up.
Yo, why near you better say no pay.
And of me that
Best me that see.
Okay, FM 101.7.